I think over the years, I've definitely become like less angry. Like I used to be a very angry person, and that would be seen in some of my videos, ranting and raving about stuff. I know a lot of people like those videos, but I've changed a little bit. I feel like I've gotten my physical health in better shape. I've gotten my mental health in better shape. I talk to a therapist and stuff like that. I'm getting older in my age and whatnot, and maybe I'm maturing a little bit and turning over a new leaf where I don't let things get me as angry as I used to. But today is going to be a little bit of a throwback because once again, we are going to be talking about the worst company in retro video gaming, period, point blank, by far, by a country mile. A company that does make good products. They are not the worst company because of the products that they make. They make very high quality products. I think they do a great job in terms of that. It's every other facet of their business model that sucks. It sucks. It's terrible, and they never learn anything. Every other retro company out there learns things. You can hate companies like Limited Run all day, and I wouldn't say that you're necessarily wrong, but Limited Run has at least changed for the better over the years. You might remember years ago, you had to get online at either 10 a.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern time to order a Limited Run game and hope that the website didn't crash, and they realized that was a crappy business model, so they have become better. Analogue, however, has not done anything better. They have not changed a single damn thing, and where in the hell is my Analog 3D N64? If I have to go to Reddit to get information on updated shipping shit, then this is a company that sucks. They suck. I don't understand how they don't see this. I don't understand how they don't get with the times. In case you're wondering, well, what is the Analog 3D N64? The future is here, folks, except it's not here. It's supposed to come out in quarter 1 of 2025. Quarter 1 was about to end, and then they were like, oh, wait, we need more time. We need to delay it. And now it's allegedly shipping in July of 2025. But I have questions and concerns about that we will talk about once we go over and check the Reddit. But this is the Analog 3D, the N64 in 4K resolution, 10 times the original resolution of the original N64. And I'm sure there's been a million screenshots and videos to showcase what people that have pre-ordered this system put down nearly $300 after shipping and taxes. They have a great idea of how this system is going to run the games, don't they? No. They have no idea because there hasn't been a single screenshot or a single video since this product was announced and put up for pre-order of the product in action. Now, I'm not someone who's going to lose their ass over $300. I will be okay if this is a $300 loss for me because this product does not live up to my expectations. I have a myriad of ways to play my N64 games, including an HDMI modded N64 that I have ROMs where I've hacked the ROM to actually run cleaner than it would on an original N64. There's a video on my channel on how to make your N64 games look better. Be sure to check that out if you haven't. But other people who have been waiting for this product, they might be out of their ass for $300 if this product doesn't live up to their expectations. And they are probably going to be a lot angrier than I would ever be. When you're talking about 4K resolution, are you talking about a 4K output or 4K visuals being upscaled with internal rendering of these images? And if so, how did you come up with an FPGA that would do something like that? Because usually that is more emulator based. We have no idea. We have no idea. Because this is not emulation, as it says right here. This is entirely an FPGA core that allegedly they have come up with on their own. Okay. Here's our look at the system. Okay, with some, games that are clearly been, photoshopped because they removed the official Nintendo logo on them. And I think the system itself looks great. But why is this not in my hand? 100% compatibility. You better hope and pray. You better hope and pray. They have been spending nearly 4 years, which is really 5 years by now, but they've spent nearly 4 years engineering the FPGA core for this system. That is their own FPGA core that they have come up with on their own. Remember, folks, N64 emulation is still a little bit spotty to this day. But they've got it all figured out. No graphical inaccuracies, no input lag, anything. So is this just did you just reverse engineer an N64? And this isn't even the point of the video. The point of the video is, where the hell is my system? Get to that in a minute. I can't even read this portion of it. Oh, you could do CRT filters, blah, blah. I don't want that. If I wanted to play CRT filters, I would just use an original N64 that costs less than this and an EverDrive. The controller, the 64 controller, 8-bit though. Which, I mean, I like 8-bit though. They do good stuff here. Here's your library of games that you're going to be playing on it. Here's the operating system that gives us our only glimpse of anything. And like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. So you could show pictures in the system itself, but I can't have a 4K image to see how the games are going to look, because this is how the games are going to look, but it's such a small image, and I can already see textural things going on here that don't really represent a 4K image, just a 4K outputted image, which is not the freaking same as 4K, but whatever. That's fine. So we love preservation. Here are the technical specs. 4K HDMI output, so it's really not a 4K N64 image. Here's the stuff in here. You get an SD card and stuff. Okay, whatever. Built-in memory pack, built-in expansion pack. That's cool. But here's the problem with this. It's still not out. And I know what you're saying. Well, RGT, you're making a bunch about nothing, because it's coming out in July. It was delayed once, but I'm sure they're not going to delay it again. But you have to go to their Reddit page in order to get the latest and greatest information here, because this is just all so much fun. You got people here like this Analogue Boy 92. Bro, are you an employee there? I'm hoping that they release this in July. Yeah, okay. Looking forward to the update on the website, and now they're canceling stuff, and here, no product, no footage. This Axon, you're a real one. Am I logged in? I don't think I'm logged into my main account on here. No footage of the product working. No updates. Control ship date pushed back to August. July, yeah, nah, unfortunately. Ugh, my voice is going out. I'm so hoarse over this. If they delay the thing one more time, I'm going to pass and cancel on my pre-order. Like, people are pissed off about this, and rightfully so. And here's where the shit just hits the fan for me, is no updates. We pre-ordered this product. I want to say it was back in October. And since October, we have not gotten a single update on the product itself. Not to see how it looks, not to see an actual system in action, not to see the operating system in action, not to see a game in action. Absolutely nothing. And I know what you're saying. Well, maybe they've just been busy. Maybe they're just not on social media. Maybe they're just, doing whatever and stuff like that. Is that what you really think, dog? Is that what you really think? Because I was typing right there. And obviously, I was typing something to show you guys, because lo and behold, as I am filming this video, look, there it is, the pinned comment. Then N64 coming. Oh, you could show me Crystallis running on the Game Boy Color 7 hours ago. You could show me Quest for the Shaven Yak, Ren and Stimpy from the Game Gear on the 24th. You could show me Game Boy. Like, what are you doing? Oh, Lynx games. Thank Christ you're showing me how Lynx games work with the adapter for the Game Boy system that you came out with. I had no idea. How Blender Bros was going to run. You could do everything, but give consumers a product update on where their system is. This is it. This is the only thing you ever did. And you talked about what was on the website, and that was it. You moved along. There's an angry person here. October 18th, nothing. March 11th, nothing. May 28th, nothing. And then here's stupid Spawn Wave. Ooh, let me put the googly eyes so people don't see me getting harsh with this, so maybe they'll send me one in the future. Like, what is this? Like, what is this, dude? This is crazy. This is craziness. I hate this company. I hate them. I like their products. And I know this is a very first world issue, but I don't care. Like, this is just what I wanted to talk about today. Because I made a tweet a couple of days ago saying, oh, remember how it was supposed to come out and then they delayed it? And then now they're saying it's July, but we still haven't seen the thing in action. Because July, I'm filming this on the 25th. The July is almost here. You think it's going to come out July 1st? No. You think it's going to come out on my birthday, July 4th? No. You think it's going to come out at the end of July? I have to say no. And when it does come out, what is the level of care that has been put into this? What is the level of quality? Because one thing you can always rely on with Analogue is that their products are going to be great. Their NES was great. Their Genesis was great. Their Super Nintendo was great. Their Game Boy with all the different accessories were great items. They did an excellent job of making the games feel, like you're playing on a modern system, but the N64 is a different beast. Okay? The emulation for all that sort of stuff can be done on your big toenail. And I get it. N64 emulation has come a long way, but there's still little intricacies that are not perfect. And you are saying that there's 100% compatibility. You are saying that there's no issues. Need I remind you, Nintendo them freaking selves messed up N64 emulation at first on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Need I remind you of that? But no emulation, all FPGA. This is actually the first product I've ever bought from Analogue that was new. Maybe I bought the Mega SG. No, I think I bought the Mega SG off someone, and I bought the Game Boy off of MVG just because I wanted to check it out. But this is my first interaction with them new, and they can go to hell. Analogue, if you're watching this, you can go to hell. Ship my damn system. Just give me an update. Give the people who pre-ordered this, who sold this out, who now, if they want one, they got to pay $600 on eBay. Give these people an update. All right? You're fucking with people's money. Like, just tell them what's going on. Show them the system. Why is this so hard? Oh, man. That was therapeutic. I feel better now. I feel more relaxed. Maybe I'll take a nice bubble bath and call it an evening now. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments section down below. Do you understand my frustrations? Do you share my frustrations with Analogue as a company, the way they have handled this thing? Or do you think this is an overreaction on my part, but you enjoyed hearing me yell about things? And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Hit the bell as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.